Come here, Bella. Yeah. It's Catherine and Bella. It's the Catherine and Bella show today. She was running all over the place. As I have to say, there were days that she brings just joy. And she's discovered this new thing. She's discovered to come on up. I'll show you if I can make it happen. Here it is. She comes up like this and she just sits there and purrs. There is nothing. I don't know. Obviously you can tell I'm a cat person. But it's the purring that gets to me. Oh my gosh. So wonderful. Hi. Oh my god, let me see who's here. Is anyone here? Yeah. Yes, we have some peeps here. Let's see. Let me know who's here. Hi, Kristen. Uh, it's cold here. It is like so cold. Like so cold. I have my you can see this here. This is a heater right here, and it gets really hot, which is good. And but I like it so that it's cooler in the rest of the place and warm where I'm sitting. So it's sort of like it has to follow me around. Um, anyway, good to see you. I'm gonna go off on a riff tonight. Um, the body piece starts tomorrow, and the riff I'm about to go on is more for me than for you. And if it's something that might be helpful, great. Hi, Sandra. 20s and 35% humidity right now in Kentucky. Oh my God, it's like so cold. Um, I watched today as um, I talk about the lake and show the lake all the time, but it's they have the kids are play hockey, and on the lake it freezes. I don't think I'm gonna go try it though. It's not my thing. But anyway, I want to riff tonight about body peace. I am okay. I have so much to say. I want it to make sense. So listen to my voice. You can hear the congestion. You can hear the it's been like this for a very long time. I've been dealing with lymphatic issues, central lymphatic issues, breathing issues, you name it. And so when I think about body peace, it's not about my weight, though that for sure is part of it. It's about my weight, it's about my comfort level, it's about the ups and downs, and it's about this congestion, this lymphatic thing that won't seem to go away. Um, so as I have been sorting it out, hi, Alicia. Oh my God. It's so cold in Manitoba that they can't even go outside. If they go out within a minute, they could get frostbite. Well, I had definitely planned to do on a hibernation winter, though I have to tell you, I worked on the book today. Oh my God, it was so much fun. I'm having so much fun with the book. You'll hear a lot more about the book in the next 6 months. But Les and Keith and myself and Dr. Stanley Roxon are editing a book on lipedema. Um, and oh my God, it's wonderful. You'll hear lots more about it. All right, like I said, I'm all over the place because I wanted to start with body peace. So tomorrow night starts this course. I did something different. Usually we do some kind of course in the early winter, January of every year that has to do with body acceptance, body love, self acceptance. We just usually start the year off with some way of opening our hearts to ourselves because I personally think that's the most important thing we can do. And over the past couple of years, as I've been so sick, up and out with whatever's going on with my lymphatic system, whatever's going on with everything, who knows? Since nobody seems to really know. And what I know is I keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm definitely hanging in there. Um, oh my God. Julie says she just woke up from one of her old lady naps, and it's 65 degrees in Camarillo, California. I'll tell you, you had your you know your challenge with the fire, but boy, on the whole, you have amazing weather out in Camarillo. Um, so body peace. So body peace. This is where I live. This is the front door. This is the way to get in right here. It's like having a front door. My face. Um, and I've had, I've talked about it. I've had so many periods in my life that were difficult and challenging in terms of even being present with whatever was going on with my body. And I have to say that there's so much that's come to light during the past number of years in the lipedema community and doing everything that we do, which is we do a lot. So I have been so blessed to have so many amazing people in my life. And Dr. Carmody is one of them. He was my primary care. Most of you know, if you've met Dr. Carmody, he was my primary care physician for 30 something, 40 years. When he retired, I thought that was it. He retired, and thank you very much. It's been amazing. I appreciate you so much. And we ended up writing a paper together about lipedema because really we partnered, and it was our partnership that helped to um, craft ways that we could work with it. So this is something that I, I don't know. I may live to regret it. I may live to regret this. Um, but if you feel so moved, I would really appreciate hearts and love and support. But I talked to him about the two of us starting a conversation podcast about the three things that seem to impact us, which is obesity, lipedema, and lymphedema. Um, at the Foldy Clinic, they talked about it as the trifecta. That they are very interrelated. That lipedema and lymphedema are obviously related in certain ways, but so is obesity. Obesity is a huge part of what we deal with. Many of us, not all of us, but many of us. And so, um, so we are going to start something up in a couple of weeks. I wanted to have a little bit of time and breathing space. Um, for those of you who come on Monday mornings, Lisa and I have been doing a podcast which has been wonderful. It's called lipid. What did we call it? Heart to heart. Um, heart to heart. Navigating lipedema together, and it was really wonderful. But Lisa was scheduled to go for surgery recently for lipedema, and it fell through in the last minute, and she has health issues she needs to take care of. So Lisa, rightfully so, I'm someone who says this a lot, has to focus her time and attention on her own self-care. So I thought, well, I love doing the podcast at that time. What can I do? And that's where this conversation with Dr. Carmody came in, and we sort of said, yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Let's see what will come out of it. So, do you, like me, wonder about this place where there's lipedema, where there's lymphedema, where there's, for me, there's central lymphatic dysfunction, where I can't breathe, where I have a lot of trouble breathing, where I wake up in the middle of the night coughing up a storm because of so much fluid in my system. And and yet, I'm curious. I think if the one thing that is so much a part of all of this for me is a deep and profound sense of curiosity. How does it all fit together? It's as if I'm living in this jigsaw puzzle. Like there's this jigsaw puzzle with all these random pieces, and yet it's not so random because there's a relationship amongst all these pieces. And what I'm curious about is, what is the relationship? What do I have to do with it? Like, what do I do or not do that affects it? What do I eat or not eat that will affect what's going on with me? So I think all of that is so curious to me. So we're going to start asking some provocative questions about it. Dottie says tonight in Indiana. Oh, yeah, the resolution will come when it comes. Thanks, Kristen, a heart. Thanks for the hearts, ladies. Um, I'm, I don't know, somehow the first thing is to ask the question. There's a wonderful quote from Rilke, who was a German poet. He asked the question. I'm going to read it to you because I love this quote. Be patient towards all that is, here it is. Be patient towards all that is unresolved in your heart and try to love the questions themselves. Like locked rooms and like books that are now written in a very foreign tongue. Do not now seek the answers. Too many pop ups. Do not now seek the answers, which cannot be given to you because you would not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps you will then gradually, without noticing it, live along some distant day into the answers. Oh my God, I love that quote. I use it a lot. I've used it on emails to the community. So the question about what is the obesity? How does it fit in? How does lipedema and lymphedema fit in? How does the metabolic challenges that so many of us have fit in? And Dottie says, yep, jigsaw pieces. Amen. I'm looking for missing pieces too. Yeah, that's how I've done pretty much my whole journey around lipedema. I hope you guys want to join me in at least the conversation. And and I'm starting, and for me, it's funny. I was talking to a friend of mine, a very dear, dear friend. I love her so much. She's been such an important a friend in my life, and she just retired. I mean, I'm sort of retired, but she retired more fully than I did, and she's taking a course on poetry. Oh my God. A course on poetry. My God, to have the time and energy to do that. And she was telling me about the course, and I was just, wow, how fabulous is that? And then I think too about my opportunities to be able to be living a life which is exploring something that is pretty complex, if you ask me. Understanding the complexities of the metabolic system and what's going on is a challenge, but boy, so worthwhile. So tomorrow starts the first class in um, Body Peace. It's called the Body Peace Starter Kit, and I'm ready. I'm ready. I want to know more and not hurry it. I'm saying to it, yeah, reveal yourself. Let yourself be seen, but not so much that I can't keep up. Do it in such a way that I can glean what the messages are. So that's what's new. That's what's coming up for me. That's my wow, what a ride. I'm thrilled about seeing it tomorrow, whatever comes up and whatever we end up meandering and discussing. And on that note, I'm going to say have a wonderful weekend wherever you are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Have a blessed, blessed right rest of your night. Um, and thank you so much. And if you can think of a really good question, please send it to me because we're going to be looking at all different forms of questions about all of what we've been exploring individually and collectively about lipedema, lymphedema, and obesity. So much love to you, and I will talk to you very soon. And I think I turned this off.